red, we will always place down our wonderful Santa gnomes. You know, this is our society, man. We will never go against them, no matter what.
Speaking of, sir. Speaking of.
Thank you.
Sir, may I talk as one of the 3 founders? All right. I don't know if we will do this, but I have an idea. We could also use bed buddies.
Oh yeah, and paint them red.
No, because it only paints this part. That's not a
Yeah, it only paints this part.
Okay,
That's
maybe not the bed buddies.
None of that.
All right,
only gnomes.
Oops, my bad.
But we can use any gnome, right? As long as we paint it red.
Any gnome.
We might need to hurry because my Oculus is gonna die soon.
Place it back.
If you paint it light blue, it's Joey.
Okay.
Here's your mic.
I'm gonna say something. Hold on. Let me see the microphone.
Here's the mic.
All right. So our primary gnomes are these Santa gnomes here. Any gnome will work. If you have one of these Santa gnomes here, this is what you use first.
I own basically every kind of gnome.
Second will be the ugly gnomes, the snowmen.
I own those.
Okay.
Any gnome you have will work.
And the third will be the normal gnomes, because the normal gnomes we gotta pay respect towards too.
Any gnome will do
Any gnome will
any
work,
gnome.
but things like reindeer do not count as gnomes.
Yes.
Has to be a gnome shape.
Has to be a gnome. It has to have gnome in its name.
Yes, pumpkin gnomes do count.
All right. Do we
I
have
have
any
a
questions from the
question.
press conference?
But if it's just pumpkin, no bueno.
Exactly.
My question is,
All
right.
can we
what's your
make
question,
big
sir?
gnomes?
He has a microphone.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yes.
Also-
that will be very important.
You can make
in our
statues
society.
too.
Yes, we will make
Make statues.
Oh, here,
if
can
you
I have
want.
the microphone? I have a question for Mr. President.
Yeah, I made that.
I didn't realize that until just now.
That's lemongrass.
Guys, let me
That's
paint it like it's normal
lemongrass.
skin color.
That's even worse.
That's orange.
No, but look at its ears and nose. Look at its ears and nose. That's the closest we have. Well, we don't have that type. That's an unreleased color. Ew.
All right, hurry up with your question because my Oculus is gonna die. Hurry up with your
It has
question.
to be like Bart Simpson, guys. It has to be
All
Bart
right.
Simpson.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Okay, Mr. President, other than painting the town red, what do you plan on doing for your country?
Placing
Spying on the Russians! Spying on the Russians!
Yes! Spying on the Russians! Spying on the Russians and placing down gnomes everywhere possible.
Yes, sir.
Here, let me see
Because
that microphone.
soon
I need
we
to
are
make
going
a
up
statement.
against the fight
need to
against
make
the
a
Russians,
statement.
and it is going to be
Sir.
bad. Okay,
All
guys?
right. Okay. So
This is
how
so
we're gonna
weird.
spy on these Russians? We're gonna go into these wild maps, kind of like how we first
Wait,
did.
sir,
We're gonna
I have
make
a question.
skybase, build all the way up to height limit, then build the
My
biggest
question
skybase
is,
you can
how can
out
the
of
people in the
any gnome.
audience
And then
help
throw
out
gnomes
with
down
the
from it.
cause?
Yes. Just
You
go
can
on
go
in
into
public,
wild
spread the
maps.
love. Always be placing down gnomes. Always paint everything red.
Recruit more people to the UVA.
Yes, and always tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. This needs to spread across
Post
the
this on
country.
YouTube. Post this on YouTube. Tell your friends to repost this. Do whatever you must to get this spread out.
Yes.
Everybody, may I request a confetti gun?
Yeah.
We need to all do
We
a
should
confetti
put
gun.
confetti cannons.
Everybody take a confetti gun. Everybody
Wait, guys,
Oh,
we
take a
need to
confetti gun.
have guys.
Red
We need to put down
confetti!
confetti cannons
Yes.
that are red. We need to have red confetti cannons.
Okay. So how we're gonna be able to spy on these Russians? We're gonna go into wild
It's not
maps.
purple. Purple's the worst color. There we go.
We're gonna go to the wild maps. We're gonna build all the way up to sky limit, and then start building a sky base out of gnomes. Once you've built a good enough sky base, you just start throwing them down, raining fire on everything.
And then
And
paint
gather-
everything that's not red.
And then all
Yes,
of your
sir.
friends, who are in the UGA, you need to gather them all up. The more people we have building a sky base, the merrier. Because if we have more people, they can't clear maps or anything. Just like our attack on the red, by painting sand, all those people red. That was our big attack.
Yes, we
All
need to
right.
spread this across the whole youth
Question.
community. This
Would you
is gonna be
would
the
you like to
biggest
say
statement
anything
of
to the audience before I
That
stop recording?
concludes the meeting. That concludes the meeting.
Just make
Always
sure.
be
Oh, I'm
red
sorry.
and place down your gnomes, man.